Welcome back to this N1 mathematics class. We are looking at even numbers and we are now doing example 4. And example 4 tells us to write down the even numbers from the first part is saying from 2 to 6. So from 2 to 6 means that 2 and 6 are inclusive. So let's first list the natural numbers. Natural numbers. So it has said that from 2 to 6. That means we shall start from 2 and we stop at 6. So we shall say 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These are the natural numbers from 2 to 6. But the question is telling us to only quote or list or write down the even numbers. So after that, then you come and say even numbers. This is what the question wants. And in this part of the even numbers, just come and check here. You look for numbers that if you divide them by 2, the remainder is 0. And for example, 2 divided by 2, you get 1 and the remainder is 0. That makes 2 to be an even number. What about 3? 3 divided by 2 is 1 and the remainder is 1. That makes 3 not to be an even number. How about 4? 4 divided by 2, we get 2 and the remainder is 0. That qualifies 4 to be an even number. What about 5? 5 divided by 2, we get 2 and the remainder is 1. Therefore, because there is a remainder of 1, 2 is not a factor of 5 and therefore 5 is not even. What about 6? 6 divided by 2, we get 3 and the remainder is 0. Since there is a remainder of 0, 2 is a factor of 6 and that makes 6 be an even number. So that was part A. Let us go to part B. Part B is saying from 13 to 25. And the first thing we do here, since we are using the term from, so we shall start from 13 to 21. So we start by listing the natural numbers in this range. Natural numbers in this range, which becomes 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 21 is going to be inclusive. Why? It is from 13 to 21. So here we shall look for even numbers. And when we look for even numbers, we are looking for numbers for which 2 is a factor. Or those numbers that if you divide by 2, the remainder is 0. 13, no. 14, yes. 14 you get 7 and the remainder is 0. 15, no. 16, yes. You get 8 and the remainder is 0. 17, no. 18, yes. 19, no. 20, yes. 21 is not an even number because when you divide by 2, you get 10 and the remainder is 1. Now, let us go to example C, that is part C. Part C is saying from 20 to 30. And you must keep in mind that if they have said from 20 to 30, both 20 and 30 are part of the range for which we shall look for even numbers. So, what are the natural numbers? Natural numbers from 20 to 30. These are 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. After listing those natural numbers, we are going to look for even numbers. And when we are looking for even numbers, simply what we do is we divide each of these numbers by 2. And if there is no remainder, that number is an even number. And for example, 20 divided by 2 is 10 and the remainder is 0. So 20 is an even number. 21 is not even because 21 divided by 2 is 10 and the remainder is 1. 22 is even because if you divide 22 by 2, you get 11. 23 is odd. 24 is even because 24 divided by 2, you get 12. 24. 25 is odd and 26 is even. 27 is odd and 28 is even. 29 is odd and 30 is even. So the concept of whether something is even or not just lies in testing that it is exactly divisible by 2. If it is exactly divisible by 2 and it is a natural number, it is symmetrical, and therefore it is an even number. This is it for the class of even numbers. Make sure you watch the next videos on odd numbers. Thank you.